cited to the 7:30 report were correct.
The member for Cowper.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Deputy Prime Minister. Will the Deputy Prime Minister inform the House how the Morrison-McCormack government's support for the transport sector as part of the economic recovery plan is delivering vital infrastructure and making regional Australia more resilient?
The Deputy Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I do thank the member for his question. Mr Speaker, he, like other members on this side of the House, understands the full value of our $110 billion 10-year pipeline of investment in infrastructure. It's helping through the COVID recovery, and whilst we're a long way from being out of it yet, the work sites around the nation, on our roads, on our bridges, indeed on our rail, on our airports, is making such a difference. The member for Cowper knows well what it particularly means for improved road safety on regional roads and the positive impact it has on regional communities such as the one he represents on the mid-north coast of New South Wales. He's a former police officer, he's a former solicitor, and he is chair of the Joint Select Committee on Road Safety. And he understands how new and improved infrastructure on our roads saves lives. It really does. The member would also be aware of the works being delivered under our $3 billion road safety package. Another $1 billion has gone into it in the May 11 budget. In the member's electorate of Cowper, works including new safety barriers, audio tactile line markings, new pedestrian crossings, rumble strips, shoulder ceilings. That's improving road usage for every person who is on those roads. Every parent's worst nightmare is the knock on their door by a first responder to say that a loved one is not coming home. And part of our local roads and community infrastructure package, part of our road safety program, is to avoid that at all possible. The 5 councils in Cowper have received $26.9 million towards the LRCI projects, and Mayor Peter Pinson of the Port Macquarie Hastings Council has welcomed that investment, her council receiving $8.9 million. She said our population is continuously growing, and we've seen more young working families move to our region in the last year. Having more jobs available and improving our community spaces is so important for us to stay social and healthy, especially for young people, and especially, I would also add, during the COVID-19 global pandemic. These projects are building resilience in communities such as Mayor Pinson's, in the electorate of Cowper. Now, at Hoxton Park in Western Sydney yesterday, I was pleased to unveil the new Freight Data Hub prototype website. Now, that network will also help truckies who've been magnificent during COVID. Let's make no mistake. Let's say it how it is. They have been magnificent, delivering the goods and making sure that supermarket shelves get stocked. And whether it's in Cowper, whether it's right across the country, we owe truckies a debt of gratitude. And the heavy vehicle rest areas and their use is mapped as part of this hub, helping them to avoid congestion. It's part of a network that was very well received at that Western Sydney site yesterday, as it should be.